Bugungi darsimizda Cambridge 11 Test 2 Section 2 analizini ko'rib chiqamiz. O'z ko'rganingizdek bu qismda Section 2 Questions 11 to 20 New staff as teatrdagi yangi ishchilar. 11 to 12 two letters A and E which two changes have been made so far during the refurbishment of the theater. Demak, qismda so far degan so'z bizda keyword bo'ladi. Nima uchun so far kezida keyword degan asosiy sababi bu why so far keyword degan asosiy sababi chunki we in the future we are doing this, now we are doing this, we have finished this. Shu kabi gaplar bo'ladi. Shuning uchun ham e'tiborli bo'lish kerak. Some rooms have a different use. Xo'p, different type of seating has been installed. Seating. Elevator has been installed. Tushunarli. Outside the building has been repaired. Outside repaired. Extra seats have been added. Qo'shimcha seatlar qo'yilgan ekan. 13 to 14. Choose two letters A to E. Which two facilities does the Sierra Carland offer to the public? Demak, o'qishda qaysi ikkita facilitylarni publicga hozir offer qiladi? Chunki yopilgan deyish mumkin, keyin qilamiz deyish mumkin. Hozirda shular ishlaydi. Room for hire, backstage tours, hire of costumes, bookshop and cafe. 15 and 16. Workshop does the Sierra Carland offer? Workshops. Sound workshop, acting workshop, making puppet workshop, makeup workshop, lighting workshop. Qisqasi 11 dan 16 gacha bo'ladi. Shularni eshitib, hozir javoblarni topishga harakat qilamiz. Shu ajratib qolish kerak uchun.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Section 2.
Section 2.
You will hear a woman who works in a theatre talking to two new staff members on their first day of work. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 16.
Read it.
Listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 16.
Let's go.
Hi, great to see you. I'm Jodie, and I'll be looking after both of you for the first month you're working here at the Amersham Theatre. I'll tell you something about the theatre now, then take you to meet two of the other staff. It's an old building, and it's been modernised several times. In fact, as you can see, we're carrying out a major refurbishment at the moment. The interior has just been repainted, and we're about to start on the exterior of the building. That'll be a big job. The work's running over budget, so we've had to postpone installing an elevator. I hope you're happy running up and down stairs. When the theatre was built, people were generally slimmer and shorter than now, and the seats were very close together. We've replaced them with larger seats, with more legroom. This means fewer seats in total, but we've taken the opportunity to install seats that can easily be moved to create different acting spaces. We've also turned a few storerooms over to other purposes, like using them for meetings. We try hard to involve...
O'z ko'rganingizdek, nima dedi? Inside-ni hozirgina painting qilishni tugatdik, outside hali boshlamadik dedi. Dechib ketdi. Running out of budget dedi. Nima dedi? Demak, budjetga ko'p pul ishlatib qo'ydik, o'sha uchun ham elevatorni install qilish kechiktirdik dedi. Dechib ketdi. Biza bu teatr qurilgan vaqtda odamlar sekinroq, kichkinaroq bo'lardi, ozg'inroq bo'lardi. Hozir kattalashib ketdi, o'sha uchun ham different type of seating, adjustable seating qildik dedi. Extra seat emas, seatlar remove tashagan. O qo'shimcha qo'shmagan, balki borni ham bir qismini olib tashagan. Undan tashqari some rooms have been changed. Store roomlarni meeting roomga aylantirdik dedi. Shuning uchun ham B bilan A bo'ladi javob. Xo'p, nima uchun B bilan A? Xo'p, mana we're carrying out a major refurbishment. Interior has been repainted and we're about to start exterior of the building. About to start degan endi boshlaymiz degan. So far emas. Works running over budget, so we have postponed the installation of elevator. Elevator qurilishini postpone qilishgan, kechiktirishgan. Even tashqari, we have replaced them with larger seats with more legroom. Mana bu birinchi B javob. We have also turned a few Storerooms over to other purposes like using them for meetings. Bu javob A bo'ladi. Demak, A bilan B.
Members of the public in the theatre. One way is by organising backstage tours, so people can be shown round the building and learn how a theatre operates. These are proving very popular. What we're finding is that people want to have lunch or a cup of coffee while they're here. So we're looking into the possibility of opening a cafe in due course. We have a bookshop which specialises in books about drama, and that attracts plenty of customers. Then there are 2 large rooms that will be decorated next month, and they'll be available for hire, for conferences and private functions, such as parties. We're also considering hiring out costumes to amateur drama clubs.
O'z ko'rganingizdek, backstage turlarimiz bor. These are proving very popular. Juda ham popular dedi. Bookshop dedi, odamlar keladi dedi. Kafega ehtiyoj bor, lunch qilaman dedi, lekin shuning uchun ham keyingi oyda kafe qurishni rejalashtiryapmiz. Keyingi oyda 2 xona tayyor bo'ladi, ularni hire qilamiz dedi. Hiring of costume-ni ham plan qilib yuribmiz dedi. Shuning uchun ham javob faqatgina A bilan B, ACG chiqib ketdi. We involve members of the public. One way is by organizing backstage tours so people can be shown around the buildings and learn how the theatre operates. Bu javob B bo'ladi. These are proving very popular. Demak, bu mashhur. We have a bookshop which specializes in books about drama that attracts very plenty of customers. Bu javob bu bookshop bo'ladi. E plus demak, so we're looking into the possibility of opening cafe due course. Demak, kafeni possibility, ochishni possibility, вероятность, возможностьlarga qarayapti. E plus 2 large rooms next ones qilishar ekan, available for hire. Demak, keyingi oydan hire uchun available bo'ladi. E plus considering hiring out costumes. Kostyumlarni ham hire qilishi plan qilib yurishibdi. Shuning uchun shunaqa bo'ladi. Keyingiga o'tamiz.
Now I want to tell you about our workshops. We recently started a program of workshops that anyone can join. Eventually, we intend to run courses in acting, but we're waiting until we've got the right people in place as trainers.
Xo'p, actingni qilamiz, lekin trainer sifatida ishlashga right people bilan topishga harakat qilamiz dedi.
That's proving more difficult than we'd expected. There's a big demand to learn about the technical side of putting on a production, and our lighting workshop has already started with great success. We're going to start one on sound next month.
Xo'p, lighting zo'r ishlayapti dedi, sound next month qilamiz dedi.
People have inquired about workshops on makeup, and that's something we're considering for the future. A surprise success is the workshop on making puppets. We happen to have someone working here who does it as a hobby, and she offered to run a workshop. It was so popular, we're now running them every month.
Xo'p, o'z ko'rganingizdek, make-upni keyin plan qilyapmiz dedi. Making puppetsni surprising dedi. Surprising successful dedi. Xodimimiz bordi, hobby sifatida ishlaydigan, taklif qildi workshop qilishni. Hozir shunchalik mashhurki, har hafta har oy qilyapmiz dedi. Our lighting workshop has already started with great success. Javob 1. Surprise success is a workshop on making puppets. Bu javob 2. Xo'p, nimaga? Mana workshop and make on where that's something we are considering in the future. Shuning uchun make-up chiqib ketdi. We're going to start one sound on sound next month. Keyingi oyda soundni qilamiz dedi. Bu A chiqib ketdi. Acting. We intend to, but we're willing to qisqasi mana yozda acting bo'yicha kurs qilamiz, lekin bu hozir qiynalamiz. Staff topishga, o'shani o'qitadigan odam topishga dedi. Shuning uchun ham javoblar C bilan E bo'ldi. Keyingisiga o'tamiz. Test 2 17 to 20. Demak, map ground floor plan of theater. Box office, theater manager's office, lighting box, artistic director's office. Demak, hammasiga e'tibor berishingiz kerak. Bu koridor bo'lishi kerak. Ikkita door bor. Yana 4 ta door bor. O'shanda double doors bor, foyer bor, yana bitta bor, plus water cooler bor, qisqasi entrance bor, ikkita entrance bor ekan, alohida road bor. Hammasiga e'tibor berishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Endi davom etamiz.
are all below ground.
Boshladi.
Now, a word about the layout of the building.
Layout degan plan.
The auditorium, stage, and dressing rooms for the actors are all below ground level. Here on the ground floor, we have most of the rooms that the public doesn't see. The majority are internal, so they have windows in the roof to light them. Standing here in the foyer, you're probably wondering why the box office isn't here, where the public would expect to find it. Well, you might have noticed it on your way in. Although it's part of this building, it's next door, with a separate entrance from the road.
O'z ko'rganingizdek, kirayotganda way inda ko'rgan bo'lishing kerak. It's like next door dedi, with like its own entrance, separate entrance dedi. Qisqasi G bo'ladi javob. O'qib olamiz. Xo'p, there's a foyer. You're probably wondering why the box office isn't here. The public would expect to find it where you might have noted on your way in. Kirayotganda ko'rgan bo'lishing mumkin. Also, it is part of this building. Shu building qismi bo'lishiga qaramasdan, it's next door, keyingi eshik, with a separate entrance from the road. Eshikdan alohida kirish qismi bor. Javob G.
For the theatre manager's office, you go across the foyer and through the double doors. Turn right, and it's the room at the end of the corridor, with the door on the left.
It's room at the end of the corridor with the door on the left. Shuning uchun ham javob D bo'ldi. Mana, for the theatre manager's office, go across the foyer, like foyerdan o'tib ketaver, go through the double doors, double door ham o't, turn right, o'ng tomonga buril, it's rooms at the end of the corridor. Koridor oxiridagi room, with the door on the left, o'ng tomoningda eshik bilan dedi, shuning uchun ham javob D.
The lighting box is where the computerized stage lighting is operated, and it's at the back of the building. When you're through the double doors, turn left, turn right at the water cooler, and right again at the end. It's the second room along that corridor. The lighting box...
Second room along the corridor, B bo'ladi javob qisqasi. Lighting box is where the computerized stage lighting is operated. It's at the back of the building. Demak, building orqa tomonida joylashgan, bu qismda joylashgan. O'zidan ko'rganingiz, use through the double doors. When you through the double doordan o'tib ket, turn left dedi. Turn right at the water cooler dedi. Turn left qilasan, water coolerdaga keyin right qilasan, and right again at the end. Oxirida yana bir right qilasanda ikkinchi xona, bu shu bizning lighting box bo'ladi.
As a window into the auditorium, which of course is below us. The artistic director's office is through the double doors, turn right, and it's the first room you come to on the right-hand side.
First room that you come to on the right-hand side dedi, qisqasi javob F bo'ladi. Artistic director's office is through double doors. Double doordan o'tasan, turn right, o'ng tomonga burilasan. First room you come to on the right-hand side. Demak, o'ng tomoningda turgan, o'ng qo'lingda turgan birinchi xona bo'ladi. Shuning uchun ham F bo'ladi. Xo'p, shu bilan bugungi bu qismdagi darsimiz o'z oxiriga yetdi. Hamma savollarga javoblarni tushundinglar degan umiddaman. Agar birorta savol bo'ladigan bo'lsa, kommentlarda qoldiringlar. Asosan hamma savollarga javoblarni faqatgina skriptga o'qigan holda underline qilingan so'zlar bu javoblar va tagiga circle qilingan so'zlar bular o'sha javobni topishimizga yordam beradigan struktura va sxema background information bo'ladi. Hammasini o'qib yodlab olsanglar baraka topasizlar. Keyingi darsda ko'rishguncha xayr, bye bye.